Welcome back. I'm the Tilted Crown Gourmet. This is the time of year that we start thinking about the comfort food of corned beef and cabbage. That's right, we're going to be taking a nice little stroll to Ireland. Oftentimes when we think of corned beef, we think of what we get in the meat section in the grocery store. It's that pre-packaged blob of meat, and oftentimes it really doesn't have a lot of flavor. So if you follow this recipe, this is going to be better than anything that you've bought in a store and better than most things that you've had in restaurants. I'm going to give you the step-by-step instructions. It's not difficult. It takes some time, but a lot of that time is hands-off time. So follow these recipes, follow my guidance, and let's make some corned beef and cabbage together. Let's get some prep done, and let's get cooking. Let's start our corned beef and cabbage by preparing our brine. In a saucepan, combine water, salt, sugar, pink salt, bay leaves, mustard seeds, coriander, black peppercorns, and smashed garlic. Give everything a stir. And on a side note, if you don't want to track down all of these spices, you can get an approximation by utilizing pickling spice. Bring to a hard boil for 5 minutes, stirring occasionally. Place your ice in an appropriately sized container to brine your meat. Pour the hot brine over your ice to cool it down quickly. In this case, I used 1,000 grams of ice. Submerge your brisket into the cool brine. Please note that this is a flat versus a point, which has more fat and is more desirable. However, that was not available. Cover and refrigerate for 5 to 7 days. 5 to 7 days later, you want to preheat your oven to 275 degrees Fahrenheit or 135 degrees Celsius. While your oven is preheating, let's make our sachet, which is a cheesecloth filled with crushed garlic, coriander seeds, black peppercorns, mustard seeds, and bay leaves. Tie it up with some kitchen twine and set it aside. Remove your corned beef from its brine. Rinse the brine beef to remove excess saltiness. Now place it on a wire rack and pat it dry with paper towels. This step will prevent oil splatter later. Preheat a large heavy bottom pot over medium-high heat. Add a generous amount of high smoke point oil. Sear the beef for 4 to 5 minutes on each side. Now you want to add enough water to cover 90% of the beef. Then you want to place in your sachet. Bring it to a boil, then cover and transfer it to your preheated oven. You'll then braise for 5 to 7 hours or until it's tender. The meat fibers should have some nice give, but the beef should not be completely falling apart. While our corned beef is in the oven, let's make our horseradish cream sauce. Combine our sour cream, mayo, salt, water, freshly ground black pepper, and horseradish. Give your ingredients a nice stir to combine. Make sure you give it a taste and that you're happy with the balance of flavors. If so, place into a sealable container and refrigerate until needed later. Once your braising time has elapsed, transfer your corned beef into a baking dish or roasting pan. Remove your sachet from your cooking liquid. Add a couple of ladlefuls of cooking liquid to your roasting dish containing your corned beef. Cover with foil and rest in a 200 degrees Fahrenheit or 95 degrees Celsius oven to keep it warm while you cook the vegetables. In order to prepare our vegetables, let's start by placing our beef cooking liquid back on the stove over medium-high heat in order to bring it to a simmer. Peel your carrots. Once they are all peeled, cut your carrots into large obliques. Remember, cut, turn 180 degrees, then cut and repeat. This gives you not only an interesting shape, but provides more surface area. Cut your cabbage in half. Now you want to cut each half into 5 wedges, cutting through the core on each piece. Do not remove the core as this holds the cabbage wedge together. Halve your small red potatoes, or if you have larger ones as I did, cut them into quarters. Now all of your vegetables are ready. To your simmering cooking liquid, add your carrots, your potatoes, and finally your cabbage. Make sure everything is sitting in the liquid. However, it does not need to be covered by the liquid. Cover your pot and gently poach over a low heat between 200 degrees Fahrenheit or 95 degrees centigrade for about 15 minutes or until the potatoes and carrots are cooked through. While your vegetables are poaching, place your horseradish cream sauce in a serving dish. After 15 minutes, check your carrots and or potatoes to see if they are cooked through. As you can see, mine cut like butter, therefore the vegetables are ready. Turn off the heat and recover to keep warm. The corned beef is fully rested and has reabsorbed some of the liquid. Remove from the oven and remove the foil. Gently place your corned beef on a cutting board. Now slice your corned beef to your desired thickness. Look at how moist it is. And look how beautiful the pink color, which is due to using the pink salt in the brine. Finish slicing all of your corned beef and now place it on a platter. Place your potatoes, carrots, and cabbage alongside your corned beef. To serve, start with a wedge of cabbage, followed by your perfectly cooked corned beef, your carrots, and potatoes. This is an amazing St. Patrick's Day feast. Last but not least, add your horseradish cream sauce, which you can just add to the meat or on both the meat and the vegetables. Your choice. Drizzle away. And there you have it. Tender corned beef with flavorful cabbage, potatoes, and carrots, all topped with a tangy horseradish cream sauce that brings it all together. Whether you're celebrating St. Patrick's Day or just craving some hearty comfort food, this dish is a crowd pleaser any time of year. I hope you've enjoyed making this classic with me today and feel inspired to try it in your own kitchen. Remember, your kitchen is your passport to the world, allowing you to explore diverse cultures and cuisines right from home as you experiment with new flavors and techniques. And as always, bon appetit.